Hello everyone, this is Renee, a San Francisco Bay gardener, and I'm back with you planting the rest of the broccoli that I had bought the other day. I'm trying to find new spaces to put these broccoli plants. I don't know, it's hard. I'm running out of space. Okay, I can't tell you what kind of broccoli it is because I forgot to write it down. But anyway, Google says that there should be one broccoli plant per like 5-gallon container. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find other places for these leftover 3 plants that I still have. I forgot to say that I am in zone 10A. If you are in zones 9, 10, or 11, you can still plant broccoli in October. It had just rained when I was planting these plants, but this was an old container with some old dirt, so it still needed water. So that's why it looks kind of muddy, but it was kind of dry towards the bottom of this grow bag. I'm adding bone meal because that's the only fertilizer I have right now. I wound up putting my broccoli in the place where I used to have potatoes. They should do okay there. They're in the full sun, but it's getting cooler weather, so I think they won't be scorched or anything.
Where is he?
I think I hear him over here. Got his head in the fertilizer bag. Okay, as you can see here, I'm still harvesting strawberries. And they have gotten really big this year. To the left of this strawberry plant was a watermelon plant. I'm getting rid of it. This watermelon plant was still green and pretty, but it wasn't going to put out any more watermelons. So this was the Blacktail Mountain watermelon. And yeah, I just decided to let it go because I could use that container. And I found that we had a volunteer strawberry plant coming up in the same pot. So I'm going to find another place to put it. Okay, I just added this volunteer strawberry plant to the other strawberry plant that I had. Hopefully they will be able to fit. And here's my new location for my broccoli plant. Again, it's just said one plant per 5-gallon container. And I'm showing, oh, those are my green onions that have gone crazy. But this is my yellow crookneck squash that I cleaned up, and it's still going strong. You guys, if you're in zone 10A, you can still plant butter crunch lettuce, and I'm also doing kale here. I'm putting them in my little patio garden, which is Dollar Tree stackable containers. I'm just adding a little bone meal to each one, and then a few seeds. And down below you see that my little turnip plant is still holding on. I don't really know what to do with it. Yeah, these are kale seeds. Yeah, the turnips, that's the only one that survived after I did my first harvest. So take that into account when you're doing turnips. I think this just like it's not cut and come again. Maybe in some other circumstances, but it didn't work for me. Okay, so I put the bone meal in, then I put in the seeds. I'm covering it up really shallow. And then I'll just go on and do one or two more of those, and then the rest will be the lettuce. I just want to say that I'm praying for those who have been affected by the layoffs and job furloughs. If you have the money, that now might be a good time to start a small garden. Start with small containers you get at Dollar Tree and work yourself up to a larger garden. There's my little dog. He seems so interested. He smells that bone meal. But he's being really good. Just wanting to see what I'm doing. If you're thinking about starting a garden and you have small spaces, you can still plant spinach, radishes, chives, thyme, rosemary, sage, and oregano. If you have large 5-gallon buckets, you could do chard, carrots, collards, mustard greens, peas, and they say bush beans. I haven't tried that this late, but you might have success. If you don't want to start from seed, you can always go to the grocery store and get those live packs of lettuce or herbs that they have for sale in the produce department. You could start a small garden right away. I should tell you that I'm growing the flowers, the begonias here, the lettuce, and the kale in a shady spot in my garden. They like cool weather, so growing them in the sun wouldn't be too good. If you're trying to start a garden with a budget, you could try getting seeds from Dollar Tree if they still have some. They have seed libraries at your local library. You can also go to seed exchanges or try getting cuttings from friends and neighbors. Here I'm watering these seeds in on a mist level. Anything harder might make the seeds move around. We'll finish up today's videos with some harvesting, peppers, and tomatoes. I just want to remind everybody, if you have vegetables in your garden and you can afford to give some of them away, then I would highly recommend it. I've been giving people greens all summer and tomatoes, and it's a blessing to my heart, and it's also a blessing to them, because a lot of people are hurting right now. So if you have any excess fruits, vegetables, please give them to someone who needs them. Well, here's the harvest from my summer crops, and I'm still planting for the fall. You can do the same. All right, that's it for this week, you guys. I pray that you go out and enjoy your garden, look for the blessings. And I just had that strawberry, which was delicious. Have a blessed week, you guys.